right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to connect Uscreen with Constant Contact via Zapier. And this is going to allow it so that as people get added into this People tab here, whether it's you inviting them directly or they've signed up on your storefront, they get created as users in Uscreen first, but then we're actually going to use Zapier to create them in Constant Contact and then add them to an email list. And once they're added there, you can basically start sending, specific emails at certain intervals, maybe to announce new videos, or maybe you just want to communicate to your subscribers more effectively. So first thing you'll need to do, you need to create a Zapier account. And if you haven't done that before, it's super easy. Just go to zapier.com. You can create a free account and just so you can actually test things out, to make sure it works how you want. But within here, we're going to click on Make a Zap. And then we're going to connect Uscreen first. So basically we're going to say, when a new customer is added in Uscreen, I want you to do something else. And we'll get to that next part there in a sec. So yeah, normally when you connect an account, you make sure you want to grab some data to actually populate the next step. So if you go test, it should pull someone here. If you're setting this up and you don't have anyone in this list, it might not show someone, so it's probably best just to add someone here so that you have some data to work with in your Zap. So you can actually test out and make sure it works. Okay, and then we'll connect Constant Contact. And there's a couple event options here. In this situation, I'm going to go Create Contact. And then connect my, I think if you've never set this up before, you've never connected it, it'll get you to log in there, which is really easy to do. You don't need an API key or anything like that. So back in Constant Contact, when you go to this contact section here, it's going to bring you to lists. And I just created a list here called Uscreen People. And this is basically a catch-all. It's like, if they're in Uscreen, I want them in Constant Contact. That's all this list is doing. We'll get to some more complex scenarios here around moving people between lists in a little bit. But for now, I'll click that drop down and you'll see the two lists there. And I'll just click this Uscreen People. And then it's going to say, like, what's the email of the person? And since we have that, just clicking that drop down, you can actually pull it right from Uscreen. And then there's a couple of things: job title, company name, prefix name, first name, middle name. We can't really do much here. We can actually go first name, but it's actually going to be their full name. So we might just go like this. We can just put that in the first name field there. And then basically opt in by owner. That's fine. We can leave the rest here. We don't actually collect all this information on the sign up page. So something like their cell phone, we can't really populate. Okay, but let's hit continue here. And then we should just go test and review. Okay, so it says it was successful, but let's verify that. So we'll click on this Uscreen People tab here, and then there's that person I just created here. So that worked out pretty good. Now, if you want to get really complicated, like if we, and maybe I should say complicated, if you want to, take this integration to the next level, we're going to have a video here on actually doing some kind of advanced segmentation. And what that kind of means is, like, maybe instead of just, a catch-all list for all Uscreen people, I might have lists for active subscribers or canceled subscribers or people who maybe, filled out this form. They hit the paywall on the next page and then they were like, I'm not really interested. Let's just call those, abandoned cart users. You could have a separate list and kind of move them around, basically using different triggers in the Uscreen part here through Zapier. So we'll have another advanced video on that. But for now, this is pretty simple. We'll just keep it here nice and easy so that you can add people that get added into Uscreen right into Constant Contact. So hopefully that helps some of you out there.